What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to switch over all your factory bulbs in your climate control over to LED. It's super easy and it's going to look way better than your factory lighting. It's going to be a whole lot brighter. And just to give you an idea, this is my speedometer you're looking at here. This is what the climate controls would look like at night. All orange and not very bright at all. I know you can barely see it, but here's what it looks like in the daytime. There's an orange hue there. You can barely see it, but it's not very bright at all. Okay, so the first thing you want to do there is pry off the trim, and you want to take it easy as you go. You don't want to break anything. Okay, next you want to unscrew 4 screws that hold in the air vents. There's 1. And 2, and number 3 there down in the corner, and number 4. There it is. And you just gently pull off the air vents. Just grab hold on each side and just kind of gently pull, and it'll come right out. Next, there's 4 bolts, 10mm bolts, holding in the car stereo there, and that should be generally for every size car stereo. There's going to be 4 bolts, 10mm, holding in your car stereo, and you just want to get a socket, 10mm socket, and a wrench, and just pull out the bolts there. Super easy, anybody can do it. Don't ever let it intimidate you. And then just gently pull out the stereo. Super easy. There we go. That one there is the antenna wire. If it comes loose, it's totally fine. Okay, the first thing you want to do is pull off the knobs on your climate control. Very important. Okay, the next steps are very important. It's crucial that you do this step by step so that you don't have to start all over or repeat any steps. This picture is a picture of the back of the climate control for the 2001 to 2005 Toyota Rav4. The very next thing you want to do is unscrew the 4 tiny screws that you see there where the arrow is pointing to each individual screw. So you want to take a Phillips head screwdriver, not the flat, but the Phillips head, and you want to unscrew those tiny little screws with a stubby, because it's going to be very tight to get in there. The most important thing is, the only thing we're doing is detaching the black part from the white part. You do not need to clip the wires in back of the climate control at all. The only thing you need to separate is the black part from the white part. That's very, very important. There's no need to disconnect any hard wires or anything at all from the back. The only thing that you are taking out are these 4 screws here. There we go. The black cover is off. And this here is just to show you each point where you need to unscrew the screws that are on the back of the climate control panel. It's kind of hard to see, but this is just to give you an idea. There's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, first step here is to remove the clear circular thing on the right dial on the bottom. It comes off real easy, just pull it right off. Alright, here's what we really want to look at here. You're looking at 2 separate panels there. The first one is a white panel circuit board, and it holds 5 LED bulbs. They are Neo 3mm and 4mm from Super Bright LED. There's going to be, I believe, 4 baby screws holding that in. You just want to take a screwdriver and unscrew those screws out. Behind that is a black panel, It is holding 3 lamps, and they are all Neo 3mm lamps. The one on the top right is your hazard lights, the one in the middle is defrost, and the one on the left top panel, the black panel, that is your AC light. And that one also has baby screws. I believe there's 3. There's one hidden back there. If not 3, I believe 2. And on the white panel there are 3. There's 3 Neo 4mm on top, 2 Neo 3mm on the bottom. There is an important one hidden. It's behind the clock, and it's a Neo 3mm. Don't worry, it's super easy to get out. You'll be able to see it real easy after the panels are separated. When the white panel is separated from the black panel, you'll be able to see the light behind the clock really easy. Alright, now we go ahead and take out the baby screws, super easy. It's also smart to use a magnetized screwdriver here so you don't lose any screws. Okay guys, and here's a diagram to show you exactly what size goes in each hole so that you know exactly what size to use, what colors I used. And you don't have to use the ones I used, you can use whatever ones you want. And I got all my LEDs from Super Bright LED. They were super friendly, very, very helpful. Any question I asked, they answered it. There's also a picture there in the top left-hand corner to give you an idea of what the AC is supposed to look like when it's all done. It's very important to screw in the bulbs from the green side of the circuit board onto the green side of the circuit board, and you want to screw all the bulbs in clockwise. Feel free to pause it right here, it'll really help you out. Alright, here's where I got them guys. Super Bright LED. You do not need the 5mm, Neo 5mm, you only need Neo 3 and Neo 4. Alright, this is going to be a Neo 3 I'm putting in here, and what you want to do is wiggle that, just keep on wiggling it in there. It might not look like it's going to fit, but it eventually will go in, just keep wiggling. Alright, here's what the packets look like when you get them. They're really nice, they each have their own UPC on them, and they even give you a sticker. Alright, here's a Neo 4, and you'll notice a wedge on the side of the light. You want to fit that wedge into the grooves of the hole there. Just like that, and turn it clockwise. Now if it doesn't light up right away, that means it's polarized. So what you want to do is take the light out and turn it 180 degrees and you're good to go. And you want the grooves on the light to match the black lines on the circuit board. Make sure all the lights are good and tight and snug. And just do this for every light and you're good to go. You can even use a flathead to screw them in if you can't tighten them all the way. And you're done. Love it, love it, love it. Looks so much better. Super easy guys, don't let it intimidate you. Thank you so much for watching, and always follow your dreams.